Hello, I'm Ji-young-sung, and I'm going to talk about the information society. First part, Theory Instruction. The reading is based on the book called Theories of the Information Society, written by Frank Webster. So, what is the information society? Our society is structured around and relies upon the efficient gathering of and use of information. Quantitative changes in information are bringing into being a qualitatively new sort of social system, the information society. The characters of information have transformed how we live, and this means that theoretical knowledge or information is at the core of how we conduct ourselves these days. Second part, I will summarize the reading. Frank Webster, the writer of the book, says that there are 5 criteria for identifying the information society: technology, economy, occupation, space, and culture. The first criteria is technology. Since late 1970s, technological conceptions center on an array of innovations. These include cable and satellite TV, computer-to-computer communications, personal computers, online information services, and word processors, CD-ROMs, etc. And the spread of computer communications technologies, such as emails, data and text communications, online information exchange, currently inspires most speculation about a new society. Especially the rapid growth of the internet was very important because the internet simultaneously promoted economic success, education, and the democratic processes. The spread of national, international, and generally global information exchanges between and within banks, corporations, governments, universities, and voluntary bodies. So this establishment of a technological infrastructure allowed instant computer communications. John Naisbitt said that computer technology is to the information age what mechanization was to the Industrial Revolution. The second criteria is economy. The greater part of economic activity is taken up by information activity. Perot once said that it is an information society where the major arenas of economic activity are the information goods and service producers and the public, which is on private bureaucracies. And scholars such as Michelet and Perret created encompassing categories of the information sector which exaggerate its economic worth. The third criteria is occupation. The preponderance of occupations is found in information work these days. So, substantial increases in such informational work can be said to announce the arrival of an information society. The raw material of non-manual labor is information, and the information itself has the transformative power. And these days, the economy is led and energized by people whose major characteristic is the capacity to manipulate information. In 1999, Leadbeater said that thinking smart, being inventive, and having the capacity to develop and exploit networks is actually the key to the new weightless economy, since wealth production comes not from physical effort, but from ideas, knowledge, skills, talent, and creativity. The fourth criteria is space. Information networks connect locations and in consequence can have profound effects on the organization of time and space. So, it is usual to stress the centrality of information networks that may link together different locations within and between an office, a town, a region, a continent, which is indeed the entire world. In 1979, Baron and Carnell said in their book that the information society is weird society operating at the national, international, and global level to provide an information ring-main. Increasingly, we are all connected to networks of one sort or another, and they themselves are expanding their reach and capabilities in an exponential manner. And most importantly, in a network society, constraints of the clock and of distance have been radically relieved, the corporations and even the individual being capable of managing their affairs effectively on a global scale. And the last criteria is culture. Each of us is aware from the pattern of our everyday lives that there has been an extraordinary increase in the information and social circulation. We inhabit a media-laden society, but the information features of our world are more thoroughly penetrative. It implies that new media surround us, presenting us with messages to which we may or may not respond. So, the informational environment is a great deal more intimate and more constitutive of us. Social intercourse nowadays involves a greater degree of informational content than previously, and also contemporary culture is manifestly more heavily information-laden than any of its predecessors. Therefore, we exist in a media-saturated environment, which means that life is about symbolization, about exchanging and receiving, or trying to exchange and resisting reception, messages about ourselves and others. The third part is modeling. So there are 5 criteria that identify the information society. First, technology, the development of computer communication technologies and the internet. And second, economy. The greater part of economic activity is taken up by information activity. And third, occupation. Most occupations are related to information. How to manipulate and deal with information is most important. And fourth, space. In network society, there is no restraint on time and location. And the last criteria is culture. A media-laden society has come. People use various new media to communicate. The last part is conclusion. Media studies employs lots of methods, partly because different researchers are interested in different things, and partly because the subject's origins lies in many other fields such as sociology, literature studies, and politics. And so the methods used by those subjects have been brought across to media studies. And in the information society, today's movers and shakers are those whose work involves creating and using information. Thank you for watching the video. 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 Thank you for watching the video.